Next, I'd like to give you an overview of part one of the course. And so I broke the course, the Proven Book Sourcing course, into two parts. Part one is going to focus on the nuts and bolts, just the kind of the strategic approach to sourcing books to sell on Amazon. And so you can see here's a menu of all the videos and video series that are part of part one. I'm just going to go through them very quickly to kind of give you a summary of what each video series has in store so you can kind of anticipate that moving forward. Choosing the best scanning technology is a three-part series that we start off with. And again, there's so many different computer programs, smartphone apps, and different programs and things you can download to help you on location determine whether or not you should buy a book to resell on Amazon. And so I'm going to kind of wade through all the options that are out there. I'm going to give you the pros and cons of all of them. I spent a lot of time trying and analyzing and doing research to try to get you the best information possible. And then I'm going to share with you which programs that we use for our business. Next, we're going to just talk about the book selling season. So there's a period throughout the year, actually two periods, that you need to be sensitive to. These are the periods of the year when books are going to sell the most. And just to be prepared for those seasons is really good. Next, we're going to look at the introduction to book sourcing. So as an art form, like just the process of sourcing, what I'd recommend, the turn-by-turn directions. This is Amazon Selling 101. These are all the techniques and tricks that I use and also teach my team to use as well. Next, we're going to establish book buying criteria. Every seller has a different criteria. In fact, you could talk to 100 different sellers, 100 different booksellers, and they probably all have a slight variation of their own criteria. Some way different than others. I mean, I was standing in line at a YMCA book sale down in St. Louis a couple years ago, and to my right, there's a couple ladies from Colorado, and to my left, there was a lady from in town, and we were all looking for different things. I mean, the section that these two very nice ladies that I struck up a conversation with were aiming for was young adult fiction. They were looking for particular books to put together in sets to sell on the website and to sell on eBay. I never go to young adult fiction. We were headed in different directions. And then the other lady there, she owned an antique store, so she was going to the cookbooks because she knows that certain antique cookbooks sell really well in her store. And so as you can see, everybody's criteria is different. Everybody's aim for the business is different. And I encourage you to set up your own criteria. But in this video, I'm going to just show you what our criteria is, give you the logic behind the type of books that we source and why and what we look for in a book, and then you can go from there. You can adopt our criteria into your business, or you can establish your own. Next is a three-part series on evaluating books. This is probably the best series in the whole course. I go through 50 books, just back to back to back to back to back, analyzing the data and explain to you whether or not I'd buy that book. So you can kind of see the method behind the madness of book sourcing. You can kind of see why and how it all works up close and personal. I thought about going to a thrift store and doing it, but I thought, if I just provided the information for you on the screen and kind of run you through the logic of whether or not I would recommend that you buy a particular book or not, I think that'd be so helpful. So, and I know already people that have watched this 3-video series have said it's been one of the most helpful series of the entire course. And the next video is hitting the thrift store. The bulk majority of the books that we source for this business come from thrift stores. So I just lay out my strategy. Again, I'm pulling back the curtain on my successful book selling business, and I'm going to just share with you all the secrets. And so I'll go in depth with you regarding thrift store sourcing strategy. But I just want to say congratulations. A study came out not too long ago that said 97% of people that buy information products or courses don't even remove the metaphorical cellophane. Like they never even open it. They never even watch the introductory video. Just the fact that you're on this video means that you're different, that you're part of that 3%. And I know that go-getters, people that are willing to read, ingest, and then apply information that they learn, those are the type of people that are successful on Amazon. So I just want to say congratulations for taking this first very important step, and I'm just really excited what the future holds for you and your business. We'll catch up later.